Hi everyone. I wanted to go over the new comment system and show you some of the features and how you get started using it. Now, basically what we've done is we've taken all of the comments from all the departments and combined them into one searchable list. You can see here in the Info tab that there are some instructions as to what we need to do to get started. And this is important so that you can actually use the database to search for the comments that you like and filter out the ones you don't want. So the first step, it says make a copy and save it somewhere in our drive. So let's go File, Make a Copy, and we can say Copy of Comment Bank, and I'm going to choose a folder in my drive that I know is an important folder that I use. I have a folder called Gradebook. That's where all of my grades for the current semester end up. I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to press OK. Then you can see this is a copy of Comment Bank. This is my unique version, which then allows me to actually use the filter tool. So then we switch to the Lookup tab, and in here we can see all of the comments, and this is a lot. If you look all the way down, we've got over 700 comments. That if we include the old comments as well, over 700 comments that are very unique and very organized and very easy to search through. But when you have this many all at once, that's a bit tricky. The best thing to do is you think about what department you are. So let's say for my example, I'm in the business department, and so I can uncheck the boxes for all the other ones. But I'm going to keep the general comments. Now, what that does is it gives us all the general comments that are related to learning skills, and then it also gives us, if you scroll down, so we G, and then suddenly it switches to B, that means that that's the business comment. Now, and you can see the codes as a quick reference here if you're wondering. Now, what we might want to do is if we have a particular student that we're looking for a comment, then we would want to look at their mark and then decide, okay, what kind of comment am I looking for based on their mark and what I know about them? Well, let's say that they're meeting expectations, so I uncheck all the other boxes, and this gives me the general comments for meeting expectations, followed by the business comments for meeting expectations. So you can see here that I have a much shorter, more manageable list of about 60 comments that I can look through, and if I want to just focus on business, then I have this list, and if I want to just focus on general, then I have this list. So that's the basic way to filter. Now you can see here that if I want to search for a specific keyword, then I could actually use Control F. So let's say I'm looking for something to do with the CCT, then I can see, oh, okay, student has done well on the CCT. Then that would be this code. And all I would do is I would take this code and I would paste it into my grade sheet or my reporting document. You don't need to copy the actual comment description, just the code. Now, if I don't want to search through here, or I don't want to use the filters, or maybe I want to print out a hard copy of just the business department's comments, then I can actually go to one of the tabs here, and you can see that it's been color-coded into the different levels. So R is remedial, L is low, M is meeting or medium, and H is high. So those correspond to their performance, but actually refer to the same topic. So if you look at BR1, or 01, it says student has little to no understanding of accounting principles and concepts. But if you look at BL, it has student has some understanding. BM, student understands fundamental accounting principles, and BH is student thoroughly understands. So you can see that there is a very clear pattern between the code, the number, and the letter. And it's all paired in a very careful way to allow you to much more easily find the exact comment that you're looking for. If you find a comment that's similar to the one you want, you just look at the number and then say, oh, well, actually, I want this comment, but not that bad. I think that I'm going to go one level up. So they're beginning to understand basic programming concepts rather than struggling to understand. So I hope that this helps clarify some of the confusion about the comment system. Lastly, if you really do want a hard copy, you can just press the print button, and then you have your list here, which you could either format to be portrait or landscape. And then I would also switch to A4. And if you do A4 with portrait format, you can probably fit your department's comments on a single page or on one page double-sided. Once you have that, you just press next, and then it's going to send it to the print dialog, and then you can select your printer from the menu here or save it to PDF and then print it later. So that's pretty much it. And as always, if we go back here, if you have any questions at all, feel free to contact any of your department heads or curriculum chairs, or contact me. That's Lance Singiel, and there's my email here. I hope that clarifies everything for you guys, and if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are interested in getting notified when any other new videos come out. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching.